We are here at Gamer Dojo. We are with Zach. He won our OTS tournament. What'd you play today, Zach?
I played Tenpai Dragons today. Everyone's favorite deck.
Let's go ahead and get to the profile.
Alright, start off, one Bestial Magnemite. It's pretty standard across all the boards, or all the builds. Ran 3 Hydra, 3 Chundra, 2 Fadra. Pretty standard lineup here. You can run 3 Fadra, but it's not recommended. 3 Prosperity, 3 Sangin Kaiman, 3 Sangin Summoning, and a Terraforming. Some board breaker, like non-engine stuff. I ran 2 Dark Hole. I ran these over Lightning Storm just in case there's some funky stuff at locals that's going to put something on my board. I'd just rather run this instead. Called by the Grave, Harpy's Feather Duster. I see some builds not running the Called by the Grave. I like it quite a bit though. It's a stacky 1-of card to help with, in addition to Cross-Up Designator, and then everyone likes Harpy's Feather Duster. Only 2 droplets because I was running 3 super polys. These here wound up being pretty good. Just not being able to respond to super poly in general, or like getting rid of pesky boards altogether is really good. And then droplets, everyone knows that's their favorite. And hand trap wise, I ran 14 hand traps, 3 imperms, 3 ash blossoms, 3 effect veilers, 2 Droll and Lockbird, and 2 Ghost Ogre. I was running a set of 5x3 hand traps, but I wanted to have some Drolls in here, so I took out Ghost Mourner. I was only running a single copy of Ghost Mourner for some weird reason, and then I took out a Ghost Ogre so I could play 2 Drolls. That's it for the main deck. It is 41 cards. I usually run 41 over 40 just for superstitious reasons. The extra deck, one choice in here will not make sense. I will explain why. 1 Spheres, the Striker Dragon, 1 Hida, and 1 Doolittle Chimera. I made the last second decision to play the Super Polys, so I put this in, but I forgot to put SP Little Knight in, so good job for me.
This worked out, right?
It did work out. Super Poly only came up like maybe once or twice, but it was always a threat since people know that I like the card. So people were always trying to play around it, even though I might not have had it set on the board at the time. Synchros, 1 Trident Dragon, pretty good card. 1 Transcendent, 1 Ruddy Rose, 2 Bident, this is pretty good. 1 Kui Belt, it's okay, it never came up today. A lot of the stuff in here didn't really come up. It was mostly just the standard stuff that you're going into, like the Sangin Pi stuff. Black Rose didn't come up, Moonlight didn't come up unfortunately, and then Meteor Burst also didn't come up at all. Then just Mud Dragon and a Garura for Super Poly. That's it for there. Here is the sideboard. The sideboard is just 5 cards, 3 copies each, 3 Shifter. The card was absolutely amazing today. Really upset some people. 3 DD Crow. I was going to play Nibiru, but I wanted the Crow instead, just for like a locals kind of thing. We don't have a lot of tier 1 here, in my opinion. We do have a lot of like lower tier 2 or rogue stuff, so I felt like the Crow would be a little bit better, even with like stuff like Baron and Savage out of the format. I just wanted access to get rid of stuff in the graveyard. 3 D Barrier. I thought about running like 1 or 2 copies of this just for Cross-Out Designator, but if they're forcing me to go first, and I feel like they're going to force me to go first, I'm going to put all 3 of these in to try and shut down their strategy if it's like a Synchro base pile, which we did have a couple of here today. And the 3 Cross-Outs, that's self-explanatory, and then 3 Cosmic Cyclone. Pretty good card. I like keeping my sideboard pretty simple like this. It makes decision making a lot easier when siding, I feel. Yeah, that there is my deck. Tenpai best deck.
Is there anyone you would like to shout out?
Nah, just shout out Gamer Dojo, my locals. They always treat the players pretty well, I feel, for the most part. All the players, you know. Shout out to Rush for doing some wild stuff today. He almost had me. It was super close, but just he couldn't draw the starters in time. But yeah, that's all I got.